Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be. I mean, all about the Benjamins.
Yeah.
Movie review. Good morning. Let's see if this angle works good for people. I'll just edit that out. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to an exciting review of All About the well, not a review of All About the Benjamins. This is All About the Benjamins movie review. And I don't know, maybe I'll start making this a thing, but I gotta talk about it. Good morning to everybody that's going to be watching this on YouTube as well. Yes, we have videos on YouTube as well. Is this angle better? Is this better? Y'all crack me up. I appreciate you guys though. So I'm gonna get straight into it. There's not a whole lot of time at all. There's not a whole lot of time at all. This isn't a serious topic or anything. This is me just ranting about the horrible Little Mermaid live that they did yesterday. Like I told y'all before, I'm a very big fan of Disney stuff. I'm a huge fan of Disney stuff. I love the movies. I love the music, the cartoons. My daughter watches it, the whole 9 yards. Roger, what's going on with you? I hope you got your cup of coffee. I love Disney stuff. I do. I've always been that way. I'll always be that way. My dream is to compose music for Disney movies. Y'all never know. One day I may be doing All About the Benjamins in Disney Studios. That I'm a big fan of it. So when ABC goes, oh my gosh, coming now, we're going to do Little Mermaid live. And Queen Latifah was like, you got to check it out. You know, and everybody else was like, you got to check it out. John Stamos, Jesse Kasopoulos, John Stamos is like, hey, you got to come check this out. If John Stamos says it's hot, I'm coming to see it. Jesse Kasopoulos never let me down before. I'm there. So I turn this thing on. And let's be real. Let's be real. I didn't expect this to be exactly like the movie. I didn't expect it to be this whole big crazy thing. I will say, if Broadway could put on a pretty good show of these Disney movies, then ABC Live ought to be able to do just something dope as well. So, I don't know. The show starts off with the original Ariel, and she's like, hey, we're going to watch half of the movie and half of it live. And I was like, wait a minute, what? The whole joint was supposed to be live, but like, okay, whatever, I get it. There's only but so much that you can do. That's fine. We'll just watch some clips and then we'll just make some live. That's cool. It's not even a big deal. So it starts off with the guys on the pirate ship. I'm on a pirate ship. You know, I was like, okay, it's not bad. They even had the big fuzzy dog from the original movie. They had the real dog. And I was like, okay, they did their homework. This is cool. This might be something. They got the dog Max. They got him right. So they do that. And then it starts off with the video. So I'm like, all right. You know, so we're watching a Little Mermaid video. We're going through some stuff. As they're going through some stuff, then they do the daughters where, you know, Sebastian is like, this will be the most fantastic piece ever, Your Majesty, or whatever. And so they go up. And the girl jumps up. And first of all, the way they sang the song was not how they did the song in the movie. It's not how they did it. You guys got to understand something. I am not just watching this as a fan. I'm watching this as a musician who knows what the music was like in the first one. Everything was rushed. Everything was Everything was rushed and sang stupid. We are the daughters of Triton. And the girl who sang it was like, she didn't even sing it like, because in the movie when they do it, it's this nice like operatic type thing. We are the daughters of Triton. Never named us well. And that's hot to me. In this one, the girl comes on and I don't know if she thought she was singing a church solo or doing whatever, but it was horrible. We are the daughters of Triton. I'm like, fam, come on, bro. They did about 3 verses of that. That was horrible. And then after about 3 verses of that, they're supposed to, now we're presenting her to you. The voices like a bell. She's our sister, Ariel. Because that's the part where Ariel's not there. But they said, Ariel. And they found out that she wasn't there. And the girl was like, and I was like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, I'm not even engaged. I don't feel brought in. This is horrible. I would not have paid money for this. But I'm sort of paying money for it because I'm paying a TV bill. And this is what I'm paying for? Anyway, next part. Into the next part. You go through the whole movie again. Ariel goes, she get chased by a shark. After she's chased by a shark, she finds stuff. She goes see Scuttle. After she goes see Scuttle the seagull, she goes back and King Triton talks with her. Which is a side note. I wrote this in a post, and I was very serious about this. In the original movie, King Triton finds out that Ariel, I did get bamboozled. In the original movie, King Triton finds out that Ariel was saved a human. She was up on the surface, and he goes, Ariel, what are you doing? You're not supposed to go up to the surface. I don't want nobody to see you. I don't want you to get caught up on by one of these fishermen or anything like that. You need to watch yourself. So she's like, Daddy, no, I'm not a child anymore. I'm 16 years old. Chick, you're still a child. You're 16 years old. But as kids, we was like, gosh dang, King Triton mean. Like, let her live. Let her be cool. Like, so what? Me now as an adult with kids of my own? Well, I said kids of my own. No. 16 years old? Talking about I'm not a child anymore? Yes, you are. King Triton was never wrong. He said, listen, go up there to that surface again, and I'm whooping your tail. How about that? She goes, ah. So she storms away. She goes off. She storms away. She goes in her little secret hiding place. She goes into her secret hiding place. Now, here we go. Live version again. Now, this is the part that upset me as well. Because the person that played Ariel in this live version, this is the girl who was the voice of Moana, who sang Moana. And if you've seen the Moana movie, I don't care what nobody says, that girl sang. That girl sang. If you did not see Moana, go to YouTube right now, type in Moana songs, and listen to that girl sing. That girl sang her heart out. And I remember the first time I saw Moana. And we got to that end part where she was talking to her grandma. And her grandma, it was like, she was talking to her grandma after her grandma died. And she goes, I am Moana. If you hear the way that she held that note and hit that note, I was like, my God. She was blazing. So when I found out that this girl was going to be the girl for the new Little Mermaid, I was like, okay, this is going to be dope. She's going to blaze. She's going to sing. She's going to kill this. Wrong. Y'all, I was wrong again. She sang my song, one of my favorite songs, Part of Your World. Look at this stuff. Isn't this neat? Y'all know the song. Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? You think I'm a girl has everything. Gadgets and gizmo plenty, all that stuff. I love the favorite part. Up where we walk, up where we run. We stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Oh my gosh. The chorus for that part, just the whole song. Beautiful. Beautiful. When this girl sang it, it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Come on. First of all, she kept cutting her. She was singing like she was out of breath. Like it was almost like she was late to be on stage or something like that. Like it was like she was just running. Like she was out of camera. She came back. Up where we walk, up where we run. We stay all day in the sun. Wondering. Yo, hold on a second. Wish I. Thank you, God. It was horrible. The whole time. Come on. So then she messes it up again. Because then the next scene, when she starts singing it again, it's the part where she saves Eric and she swims off, and the famous thing where she's on the rock. She's sitting on the rock and the water goes behind her. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. I'm telling you, that's why I'm smiling, because that's the hottest part of the whole movie. Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world. She holds the note. Water comes from behind her. The angels start lifting their hands up in heaven and start singing hallelujah. It's the best part. When she sang it, this Moana chick, anger wasn't even the word. First of all, she sang something, and then they changed the key. She was right here. And I'm gonna stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of the world. Then they changed the keys. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be. And then she got me, y'all, because she took it an octave up and held the note, and it was horrible. Go back and watch it. I'm not kidding. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know some. I'm singing it like a preacher. But I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be. Take it an octave up. Part of that world. Held that note, and it was horrible. Absolute horrible note. The note was scratchy. It was bad. I'm sitting there. Let me take some comments. For everybody who's watching this on YouTube, I'm on Facebook Live, so there's comments that we take on this show. Shayna, can't even believe Jody Benson condoned any of what happened last night. Uncle Jesse lied. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So glad I ain't see it. I'd have been, yeah, you've been very pissed. She need to just be Moana and leave it at that. Yes, you're not allowed to be Ariel no more. That was bad. That was horrible. When she held that note like that, that was horrible. So then they're like, commercial time. Coming up next, Ursula the Sea Witch. I'm like, all right, let's see what Set It Off is about to do. Y'all gotta understand, I liked Ursula. I just loved her, she had swag to her. She had swag when she would walk around, she'd move around. Come in, my child. Moving around with her octopus stuff and everything like that. You want to get the prince. Yeah, all that stuff. She was smooth. So I'm like, all right, let's see what Queen Latifah gonna do. So Queen Latifah comes on, and like I said, just like Living Single, she come on and acts stupid and messes the whole thing up. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible. When she's singing the song, there's no life to it. She was trying to move around. It didn't look right. Her suit Looked like a a Glad trash bag that was put together. The octopus tentacles didn't even look right. It looked like something out of elementary school. Like, one of those things when the teacher needs something, so she makes the whole class put it together like it's a sweatshop. All right, you work on this tentacle, guys. We're going to do something for Disney, The Little Mermaid. That's exactly what it looked like. It was horrible. The only thing dope was that you put them on strings and make it look like she was swimming around. But then even the tentacles weren't really even moving like that. This was bad. And then when she was singing, even when she was singing, she just sounds horrible. Yeah, she hit the notes, but there was no life and there was no feeling. Even the laugh, like the whole laugh. But I didn't like Queen Latifah in The Wiz. Y'all stop hiring Queen Latifah for this stuff. Knock it off. You seen what movies she does? You seen what she does? Leave her at those. Stop hiring Queen Latifah. If I could do a hashtag or start a petition that everybody can sign, I'd do stop hiring Queen Latifah for this stuff. She is not a good bad guy. They had her on The Wiz Live, and she was supposed to be... Who was she in The Wiz? Who was she in The Wiz? What's the bad girl's name? Eveline. No, she was... Nick, no, she was not. No, she was not. Stop it. Stop it. She was horrible in The Wiz. Dorothy thinks that she can... Stop. No. She was not a good Eveline. She did not play that role well. The Jones sucked. It was horrible. And just like she was whacking that, she was very... I didn't even like The Wiz Live. And don't even get me started on that, because that's not what this feed is about. They definitely messed some stuff up with that. But then everybody was like, we gotta realize it's not supposed to be like The Wiz from the one that Quincy Jones made. It's supposed to be like The Wiz from the original Jones. Well, the original Jones was hot. This was not. So... she actually didn't do... For those who won't be able to see this, family member Nick Wilson has just said she actually didn't do bad as Ursula. Yes, she did. Horrible. Tell me one thing that she actually did good in the movie, well, in the live Joan, to bring life to this. She didn't do one good thing to bring life to this. It was very extremely watered down. There was no flavor behind her as Ursula. I had another friend posted a video saying, hey, Queen Latifah's saving this thing. No, she is not. No, she's not. You'd have had a better chance as the guy who's doing the genie on Broadway to be a better Ursula than her. She's horrible. And they adding extra words to the song. I don't even know what the words were, but it was extra stuff. Find a prince and kiss him, and you'll live. And if you don't, then you'll die. Ha ha ha. Horrible. Horrible. Anyway, moving forward. I was already upset about that. So I recorded this. I taped it. So that's why I'm fast forwarding through the commercials. I get to the next part. All right. Jesse Kasopoulos. Jesse Kasopoulos is going to come in. So I'm like, Jesse's going to blaze this. He's going to save this thing. Yeah, he's really going to save this thing. So John Stamos comes on. I'm like, my man Jesse, y'all got to understand. I was rocking with Jesse when it was Jesse and the Rippers. Y'all got to understand, like, this is Jesse Kasopoulos. Watch the hair. Jesse's the man. Ain't nobody gonna mess this up. If anybody can save this thing, Jesse Kasopoulos is gonna save this thing. Y'all, I was wrong again. Taking some comments. She really did, because they did more of a cartoon than the actual live. The actual show was boring. Yeah, it was boring. But I can't rock with that answer. I'm sorry, but I appreciate the opinion. In my personal opinion, I can't rock with that because if your idea is to come from a cartoon to a live and back to a cartoon to a live, and there ought to, come on, your church, you understand this. There ought to be a flow. I'm not mad at how can you be mad at the cartoon when the cartoon is a classic? She said the cartoon effed it up. That's what you should be mad at. No. How can you be mad at the cartoon when the cartoon is a classic? The cartoon was a hit. If I'd have been mad at the cartoon, I'd have been mad at it back then. The joint been a hit. But if you're going to go from cartoon to live, make the joint flow. Grab the right people who can still capture the same magic as the cartoon and get that joint flowing and keep it moving. They do that stuff in Broadway and everything all the time. Why can't you do it now? I'm going to tell you why. Then we're going to get back to Jesse Kasopoulos. Because Disney, in more words or less, is running everything right now. It is. They got Disney Plus, Disney and Marvel. Y'all about to see some crazy new Marvel characters in ways that you didn't see them before because Disney has them. Disney is with Hulu now, and I think they're buying more stuff. Disney is the Michael Jackson studio of studios. Disney just buys what they want. Disney just sits around and I think I'll have that. I like that right there. Yeah, let me get that studio. I'll take that. And they just buy them. So Disney has almost everything. Not almost everything, but they're buying stuff and they're buying more stuff. Saying that to say they can do whatever they want. What are you going to say to Disney? They got money. They're going to do whatever they want. They're like the SEPTA transportation system out here. SEPTA sucks. They be late for things. SEPTA's always late and picking you up and dropping you off. Bus drivers don't care. Train drivers don't care. They be mad all the time. Their schedules don't be consistent at all with anything. But SEPTA's the only transportation system out here. What are you going to say to SEPTA? I'm going to take Uber? Cool. That's one less customer I got to worry about then. SEPTA can do whatever they want because there's no competition. And it's the same thing with Disney. Unless Tyler Perry makes one, I don't want to see a Tyler Perry Disney movie. I don't want to see Tyler Perry's take on The Little Mermaid. You're going to have Medea in a mermaid outfit. I don't want to see that. So there's no competition out there that's really blazing Disney like that. So they don't have to take, so for real, the whole joint was whack. But we gotta take it to the chin because it's Disney. They got money. What are you gonna say? So let me take some of these comments because everybody's commenting. I really appreciate y'all's comments. Mick Wilson, they should cut the cartoon out and had a live show. I could rock with that. I think for what they had though, they had to do what they had to do. They should have made it better. Tasha Thorpe. Tasha, what's up with you? It was terrible. I turned it off. Hated it. Wish they would leave my classic alone. Could not agree with you more. Tamika Sumner. What's going on, Tamika? Why in the Michael Jackson voice, though? Because y'all got to understand. Michael Jackson has so much money, he could talk in that voice. I bet, what's so funny? I bet, and Eddie Murphy said it before, too. I bet you, low-key behind the scenes, we always clown Michael Jackson for his voice, and we clown him for everything he did. I bet you low-key behind the scenes, Michael Jackson was a real bad cat. Like, in front of everybody else, Michael Jackson, hey, watch it. What's up? That's what you say. I love everybody. And be like, Michael Jackson, he wild, talking crazy like that. But you behind the scenes, like, all right, everybody, love you. I'll catch up with you later. Love you. And after he says, love you, he goes behind the scene, changes his voice up. All right, y'all take care. The heck was that? Can't stand these guys. Talking a deep voice. He's Michael Jackson. He got money. He can do whatever he wants. Mr. Ernestine, what's going on? Mick Wilson, it was horrible. They should have did a real live show without the cartoon. I feel you. I mean, they could only do what they could do. Moving on, because it's getting late. Next part. Oh, thank you. Tasha just said it, and I forgot to say that. Tasha Thorpe. And where was Shaggy's costume? Did they run out of money in the budget? I'm so confused. Y'all, when Shaggy came out in that red plastic Michael Jackson Thriller outfit, I was hot. I was beyond hot. First of all, the whole joint was horrible. The song, that's my song. It's always green. That's me playing the bass. But Shaggy comes out. What? And he had a plastic outfit on that was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Y'all, this stage prop, this literally looked like a production that was put together like at a low-key budget type theater. This was bad. I don't even know how they thought they was gonna get away with that. I don't know how they thought they was gonna get away. As Shaggy, I'm not coming out like this. They gotta been like, all right, let's see what these outfits looking like. All right, where's mine? And here you go, Shaggy. This is yours right here. I'd have been like, y'all guys is clowning, man. Y'all funny. Come on, we gotta go on soon. Where's my outfit at? No, Shaggy, this is your outfit. What you mean this is my outfit? This is a red jacket with Eddie Murphy red. Do y'all remember the Eddie Murphy red pants in the for what movie was it? Was it Raw or Delirious? His stand up? It was those pants. It was those exact pants. I'd be like, why am I wearing the Eddie Murphy Raw pants? I'm not wearing it. Yo, go find my suit. Come on. And then producer would have came out. Nah, Shaggy, see, this is the suit. We're going on this whole new look. Listen. Go find my suit. I'm not playing with you guys. I'm not. You see the look on my face? My face is dead serious right now. First of all, it's bad enough you got me out there as a crab. You got me out there as a crab. As a Jamaican crab. First of all, this whole film and everything is supposed to take place in the Norwegian parts. But I'm a Jamaican crab in the Norwegian parts. I'm already upset about that. On top of that, I'm a light-skinned crab. I'm already upset about that. They ain't even give me a proper shape up. I'm not happy about that. And you gonna have me come out in this red Eddie Murphy pants with the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket? Where's my suit? Go get it. I'm not playing with y'all. They ain't even give him claws. He just had ashy hands. That was his claws. Come on, Disney? His ashy hands was the claws. Oh, man. I promise you he had to have a good payday for that. There was no way he got off easy for that. I don't even know why they picked Shaggy anyway, like we was going to be hype. Tasha, not the shape up in ashy hands. Y'all saw it. I'm done. Have a good day. Andrew Jenkins, lobster. You know what I mean. He wasn't no lobster. He was a crab. We could argue that. So, anyway, that was bad and horrible. Next thing you know, like I said, if anybody's going to save this, John Stamos. He lost a little bit of weight, but Jessica Sopel is going to save the day. I ain't worried about this. It's going to be hot. He comes out, les poissons, how I love les poissons. Love the chop and the serve, the fish. Once I chop off their heads and I pull out, did all that. And it wasn't good. I was upset, Jesse. His accent and the lobster was Jamaican. He was not a lobster, y'all. He was a crab. It's Sebastian the crab. Don't make me put this up as a post and show y'all he was a crab. Am I about to argue this with y'all? He was a crab in a Michael Jackson outfit. Sebastian is a crab. This is why when the girl, hey, what are we having today? Oh, the chef is making his famous stuffed crab. And in the song, if you listen to the song, the chef even says it. Zotolo, I have missed one. What it is? How on earth could I miss such a sweet little succulent crab, not lobster. Count your miles with the loss. Here we go. In the sauce. Now some flour. In the vents. But it jump. Now I stuff you with bread. You don't hurt because you're dead. And you're certainly lucky you are that. Cause it's gonna be hot in my big silver pot. He was a crab, y'all. Tamika, I know the song because this has been my favorite movie forever. This is why when cats are coming to me with this stuff, man, y'all are wrong. He was a crab. He don't even look like a lobster. He don't even look like a lobster. Right, thank you, Shayna. He didn't even have a lobster tail. He was definitely a crab with the claws and the feet. So Jesse tried to do that part, and he sucked. I'm sorry. Jesse didn't save the day. And I was upset about that. And then after that, I turned it off, y'all. I don't even want to know what happens in the rest. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the rest. I don't. I just know it was bad. It was absolutely horrible. And I was upset by it. Absolutely upset by it. Disney, stop messing stuff up. I had a friend. I don't have a friend. Most of y'all know him. Some of y'all don't. Friend Wayne Whitaker. Wayne was wild. And Wayne did some wild stuff. But as wild as Wayne was, it did some wild off the cuff stuff. Wayne was actually a crazy beat maker. I don't know how it happened. I barely showed him anything. I showed him how to use Fruity Loops. That's basically about it. He took my drum kits, did whatever, and he would make some banging beats. And we would be thrown off because we'd have to call a spade. Like, oh my gosh, this beat is freaking ridiculous. But then Wayne would have the audacity to sometimes go back to his beat that was dope and try to add stuff. And then it would just mess the whole thing up. And we'd be like, yo, stop touching that. Stop touching that. Beat's dope as it is. Leave it alone. I say the same thing to y'all, Disney. Stop touching that. Leave it alone. Don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing live. Let Broadway do live. Broadway does good at doing live. That's what Broadway is known for. It's known for doing good live stuff. Leave Broadway alone. Let Broadway do Broadway. And y'all do what y'all do. Y'all make the cut. Now listen, the music, everything like that from the show, from the live show, it was dope. It was hot. It was fantastic. But everything else, no, fam. No. Listen, y'all, it's getting late. I was trying to start earlier, but I was trying to get these angles right and all this other stuff. You want to know my review? 2 thumbs down. Let's take some more comments before I get out of here. Mr. Ernestine. Oh, now I know Sebastian was a crab. Yeah, he was a crab. He was a crab. I'm a post it for everybody. And I'm not coming at y'all. I'm just letting you know that I'm that much of a fan that I know what it was. Tamika Sumner. Lion King was bad too. Nick Wilson, I ain't even see Beyonce King. Yeah. Be glad that you didn't. Be glad that you didn't. The Lion King movie was horrible. I was not a fan of it. All the big dramatic parts that should have been the dramatic parts were so lackluster and brought down. It was absolutely horrible. Andrew, I'm always on the clock, bro. Andrew said, are you on the clock? I'm always on the clock, bro. But I got to make time for the All About the Benjamins, all about my fans. But yeah, the Lion King was bad too. Especially when Beyonce came. When Beyonce came, it got worse. Simba's walking around in the forest. All of a sudden, Nala comes out. Simba, oh my gosh, Nala. Oh, I haven't seen you in forever. My best friend. How have you been? She goes, oh my gosh, Simba, it is you. You got to come back and be the Lion King. And I was like, what? And Simba was like, Nala, why are you talking like that? She was like, talking like what? This is my voice, Simba, and you got to come back and claim your place as the king. Horrible. Horrible. He started singing, can you feel the love tonight? Horrible. Y'all, I gotta run. There's stuff that has to be done. I'm out. But Disney, don't do this ever again. Ever again. Remember, y'all, every Monday, 7 o'clock a.m., y'all tune in. We have conversations like this all the time. I appreciate your comments. Appreciate the support. Remember, I love you, but God loves you so much more. We're going to catch up with y'all soon, all right? Peace. Peace.